All right. Well, I was just waiting for us to pop up on the live. We are now live, and you can stream us via our Facebook page and also via our YouTube channel. Good morning and welcome to She Speaks for today, our third program for 2024. And I am excited because this woman right here, I've been asking her to be a part of the show for as long as I can remember, from inception, really, because she's one of the few ladies that I have had the privilege of being touched by. Yeah, all your corrupt people could go where you want with that. That's fine. Yeah. So she is one of the persons who have been a contributor to my, my success and my existence here, my comfort, my climatizing into the soil of St. Lucia. And you know what? I thought she was such a brilliant woman, and she's just everything that we wanted to capture, and She Speaks. And finally, how much years after, here she is. So Suzy Eristhee is going to be our guest today for She Speaks. But first, we must acknowledge our partners. Of course, we couldn't have done this without Courts and also the First National Bank. We appreciate you, and we need to take a word from them, and we'll be right back.
In 2024, be seen wearing the best and latest styles in eyewear from Courts Optical. Buy one frame and get a second pair for free. Mix and match with your favorite brands, a variety of colors and fresh new styles. Buy one frame and get a second pair absolutely free. Shop today with no cash and pay later. Schedule your free eye exam today at courtsoptical.com. Soar into 2024 with BOGO. Only at Courts Optical. Value you can see. Conditions apply. Offer valid until January 31st, 2024. See in store for details.
It all started with a penny. For over 85 years, we have invested in our farmers, fishermen, people, and our country. When we were called to serve, we were here. We understand what is valuable to our people and our country. That is why we support all industries, including tourism. We are the bridge towards a brighter future and economic growth. When our people, government, and businesses called upon us, we were here. 85 years later, First National Bank St. Lucia Limited is here for you.
Okay, well, wonderful, and here we are. Good morning once again. Good morning, Jonathan, and anybody else who have already jumped on our lives. Well, you know what to do. Just share up the live and let us make this happen this morning. Suzy Eristhee. Suzy, what's going on? Suzy, you think it's no, but the Papa God, according to them people.
Oh my God.
It's been long in the making. Certainly long in the making.
Good
but
morning.
Finally, here you are, and I'm happy to have had you this morning.
And thank you so much, Mareen, for having me. Thank you for your persistence. I appreciate it.
No, we have to make it happen, darling.
Yeah,
we have to make it happen.
I'm hearing that I'm interview number 3. That's my lucky number.
That's your lucky number? Well, we're making
3.
it happen. Of course, you are for the year 2024.
Wow.
So that's great.
So it said number 3 and numbers divisible by 3. These are my numbers for 2024.
Okay, girl.
Yes.
Well, it's on. It's on.
It is on.
It certainly is on. Let's dial back down a bit, Suzy, because a lot of people know the lady, the fashionista at the container shop. Lately, you have been very, very, very active in ensuring that, our ladies, when they go for pageant, you just have them out there just looking and, they've been definitely stepping into the role because you have them looking and feeling confident. Let's talk a little bit about yourself, Suzy as the child. Suzy as a mom, good morning. I know she locked in.
Yes.
Suzy as a child, what was growing up like? What was some of the things that you remember from your childhood that you think molded you into the adult that you are today?
Wow, yes. Interesting question. So I would say going back, I can remember as far back as 4 years old.
Right.
And I think I have always had a huge imagination. My father would describe me as a bit of a rebel.
Okay.
Yes, breaking rules, because he would say, Suzy, come home at this time.
No, sir.
And then, no. I would be in the river catching guppies with the boys.
Right.
Yes, that's me. I love nature. I break rules a little bit. And I have always been an excitable passion for life. I would say I love life. So as a little girl, I remember one of my fondest memories is fashion, of course.
You used to dress up and put on
Put on my auntie's shoes. She had a yellow pair of pumps that I would take secretly under the bed when she's at work. And I would put them on and drag around the house and take the bed sheets and wrap it around me. And I'm in Paris, I'm in Rome on the runway. And, you know, all of these things, all of these memories, they inspire me. I remember them and they keep me inspired by fashion.
I know. So it's always been a part of you.
It's always.
Do you have siblings? What was it like in the household, though?
Okay, so I grew up with my gran. My dad raised me and my gran.
Let me tell you, you was a lucky.
yes.
Grandparents will spoil you. Well, discipline and spoiled at the same time.
Yes. So I would get all the love and, like you said, all the discipline.
All the discipline, quite balanced.
She would hold me in those bosoms, and I remember the smell of comfort, and I got the love, and she would let me know, comfort me, and let me know everything would be okay, because I wasn't raised for the first part of my life by my mom, and then a certain part of my life, when I was 5 years old, my dad went away to the U.S. So he went away to the U.S. to work and look for a better life for himself and us. So, you know, and I have siblings. I have Natalie from Knotsbox.
Okay, Natty, big up girl.
Yes, I have Natalie, and I have two brothers.
Oh, really? I've never met your brothers.
Yes.
Are they here?
They are here.
Okay.
Marvin and Gavin. Two very, very, very smart boys.
Oh, okay. I must meet them sometime, man. Wonderful. All right. So that was growing up. Right? We're going to come back now. Well, we see where all of the fashion things started. We're going to take a little break and we're going to come back and talk about your official entry into the world of fashion, how it all started officially and professionally. Because right now you are the top tier. You are leading the charge when it comes to fashion on the island. It is. It is what it is. You understand? It is what it is. So let's take a break from our partners, a word from our partners again. And then when we come back, we are going to find out how this all started. The little container store that is top tier. We'll be back.
Well, that was easy. Get everything you need in one place. Great deals, best prices. At Quartz, you can find easy-to-use appliances and electronics, plus effortless furniture for every home at unbeatable prices. So get what you want now, pay now, or later with Ready Finance. Only at Quartz, bringing value home. Special conditions apply. Promotion ends January 23rd, 2024.
First National Bank says get the home you've always wanted with zero down. That's right, as we celebrate more than 85 years of being here for you as the first indigenous bank, we're giving 85 individuals 100% financing to achieve their dream of home ownership. This is possibly the most important decision you'll ever make. 100% financing for your dream home. Call or come into First National Bank today and ask about our zero down payment 100% financing for mortgages. First National Bank, here for you.
Wonderful, and we are back. So guys, if you're just joining us, we're here with Suzy Eristhee. Most of you know as Suzy from the container shop, and that's fine. We're okay with this because trust me, that little container shop has been a part of my life for as long as I can remember. As a matter of fact, I am adorned in fashion block this morning.
Yes, you
and
are.
I feel amazing. I could not have come here this morning and not. Then again, practically everything in my closet is fashion.
Yes. And how long have you had this skirt, Mareen? It still looks like...
that's been there for years. Listen, I style this so, I style it so. I do so much with this already, and every time I wear it, people don't realize it's the same skirt.
Same skirt, because you're killing it. You're a fashionista yourself, fashionista to fashionista. You are killing it
Thank
today.
You so much.
You're giving a little bit of avant-garde.
That's right. You got me. Yeah, I had to make sure I stepped through. I had to make you proud because...
Yes, I am.
Tell me about your entry into... well, we know you liked fashion as a child.
Yes.
But when was it that it really dawned on you when you decided to take this seriously as a profession, as a career, and now even more so as a personal stylist? You're so much more. You could call you a confidence booster. There's so much that we could add to your name because this is exactly what you do. You know, when those young ladies are going up for queen shows and you put them into this you see the difference in how they step out,
Step up,
they
yes.
feel good, and they they look good, and they feel
Yes.
good, and it translates into their confidence. So you are a lot more. You're adding a lot more value than just putting clothes on people. You know what I'm saying. So when did you realize, or when did you start taking this into the avenue of a career
Yeah.
or business?
First off, thank you, Mareen, for the big up. You're really bigging me up, and
It's
I'm enjoying
justified.
it, and
It's justified.
I love it, and thank you. At first, I started taking. I worked at Sandals, and I worked with the sales department in the tours desk,
Right.
selling tours, and I started softly in fashion. I would acquire some pieces from overseas when I traveled, and I would sell it within the resort. So
Wow.
yes, I would bring my little bag to work with my accessories and my statement pieces. I love statement stuff. So I started by selling that to the staff, and I became known for having interesting pieces. So I was like, okay, it's selling. Okay,
Right.
I'm making a few extra coins. Maybe this can be a thing. Yes. At that point, I left the tours desk and I actually went over to Barbados to study therapeutic massage. By profession, I am a massage therapist as
Oh,
well.
here we go. Me
So
too.
yeah, oh wow. Yes, we have so much in
know.
common. Wow. So I did that for a couple years. I did really well at it because I believe that I am a people person. I love caring for people.
Right.
I'm intrigued by humans, our behaviors, our mannerism. I'm an absorber. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm a big absorber and observer. Yes. So, I did that first, and then I did massage for a little bit, massage therapy, which I enjoyed very much. I was damn good.
Really? Oh, God.
No, that's one thing I can say I
You're
am
good
good
at it.
at. I am good
Alright.
at. Because I have the care and I have an eye, anatomy and physiology is my thing. So I can see someone's structure and, basically, see what they're ailing, and I could deal with that with
That's
in,
a gift.
in the massage.
That's
So
a
so
gift.
that is a gift. And then I decided, you know what? My partner at the time, we used to travel a lot, and massage was becoming a little bit challenging to keep a clientele.
Right.
Because sometimes I'll, say, okay, I'm going away. I can't even tell them when I'm coming back.
Right.
Yes. So that was becoming difficult. But however, whilst I was away, wow,
You were getting clients, or
whilst I was away, the beauty of fashion, the inspiration, traveling to Europe, seeing all of the styles, European
Yeah, oh
style.
God, I love it.
It's so different from
I
what
love
we
it,
get
I love it, I
here.
love it.
It's very avant-garde. They're edgy, and they, like you mentioned earlier, they use things that you wouldn't think of using for fashion. There's vintage shops. There's all of these things was so inspiring. So I said, you know what? I have to do something. No, I want to see my girls, my home people dressing up. Why don't we do this? Why can't we express ourselves like that? In through fashion, express how we feel, express who we are. And there's so many options. So when I came back, I brought a overweight 2 bags. And I said, I'm going to start selling this thing. I started selling out of my car.
wow.
And yes, out of my vehicle.
This is nice, to know the
Yeah.
journey. You see it in it.
And I would
Okay.
go to, my customers' workplaces or their homes and show them what I have. Then I upgraded to parties. So I would have parties at my house, set up the accessories, the bags, the rack of clothing, and I would invite customers to my home to
Wow.
purchase my fashion.
But where were all of this innovative ways coming
Yes.
from? They're just there. You just had it.
I just had it. It was downloaded. I guess it's gifts. You see, when
Yes.
God or the universe puts an idea in your head, you have to try your best to execute it. Listen, because not only listen to the good voice, because the other voice will
Yeah,
come
it's talk
to
to.
it. The other voice talking loud,
Louder.
like, girl, what the hell you think you're doing? You can't
Yeah.
do this.
Yeah.
But there's this little voice, the constant voice saying, go for it. You can make it work. You can try. Because it's not always you see, it's not always a big bang. Like you start big, you have to start somewhere. It's small. It's, one step at a time, putting your foot in the water, and then you're able to build something bigger than you can even imagine.
Wow.
So I did that. I did parties for a bit, and then an idea came to me in meditation. I was meditating one morning, and I used to pass the Volney's gas station, and there used to be this container selling keys.
Ah.
I knew the owner, Mr. Shangu, who had some trucks and stuff that he used to lease. So I decided to call him and ask him, Mr. Shangu, what's up with that land? I see it's overgrown and so on. I have an idea I would like to execute. I want to get a container. Yes. And sell ladies' clothing. He said to me, well, I don't know about that. I'll have to get back to you on that. And then he called me back, and then he said, you know what, I'm only acting on behalf of the owners. I spoke to them, and this is what we can do.
Wow.
And this is how it started. I brought my 40-foot container in. I reconstructed the container, and I started slowly but surely putting my favorite pieces. At first, it was just any and everything that Suzy loved from her travels.
Right.
So it literally out of a shipping container that traveled the world, and it's all in the container from Paris, from wherever I traveled. Beautiful pieces, and people loved it. And I think people resonated with me, especially people who traveled and so on. And I think the people who have traveled and seen a lot and they're wearing my stuff, it influenced younger people and everybody to come to my shop so that I could be styled by Fashion Block.
I tell you what drives me, what appealed to me, I could speak from that standpoint, was the unique, I don't like, it's not a selfish thing, but I like fashion, and I like when I step out, I must step out. That is just this is just a part of it. Judge me if you want, but when I step out, I must be the only one stepping there. I must be seen and unseen. You get me? Like that kind of vibe. And I don't need 20,000 people walking around looking the same like me. That is my thing. I'm sorry, but that's just what it is. And I got that with you. When I picked up a piece from Suzy, it was a wow. And I know I could stand boldly, and I know, I stand in here. I stand in here. You can't miss me, because this you ain't gonna find that out. You ain't gonna find nothing else. Once I stand out in a crowd in a Fashion Block piece, I know I'm the only one standing. Like that kind of vibe. You know what I'm saying? So that is what really, really gave me that. You see that confidence I have with you?
Yes.
That's it for me.
So it's not, although, I was very, very good at that. I am very good at picking pieces, unconventional.
That is it.
Yes. Unconventional pieces, unique things that maybe a lot of other people may not innately know how to style or how to put it together. It's all about the styling, how you put it together based on your personality and, of course, a little bit of science, your proportions. But the styles that I would be attracted to attracted a lot of clients for me.
Unique.
And unique pieces.
Right. So you've been there at the container shop for quite some time now. How you now opened up a new location.
God,
I saw that too, and I'm like, wow, because the history with the container shop we already know. I mean, it speaks for itself. You know, you've been styling the contestants for national pageants. You've been doing quite a lot. You've been styling most of us fashionistas on island as well. Some of the top tier ones that you look at them, and when they step out, everybody's like, wow. You've been styling most of us. But you have also been investing and growing into your own business as well, which is important. Let's talk about your expansion. You've just expanded.
Yes. The opportunity came for me to get another location. And to be honest, deep within me, I have this passion for the environment as well.
Yes.
I get inspired by nature, but I also want to preserve nature.
Nice.
Fashion Block started that off because if you notice, I'm in a shipping container.
Yes.
So it is some kind of upcycled, recycled vibe.
That's right.
In the shipping container in Fashion Block, I use natural light. So there are a lot of conservative efforts in this. So I want to dive deeper. I wanted to dive deeper into that in terms of fashion. And the opportunity came, and I had to make a decision quickly. And all of the voices I was telling you about,
Right.
they were coming telling me, are you sure you can do this? Are you sure you can handle it? And I said, you know what? Just do it. Sign it, do it. And I signed, screaming out of the building. And this is a space or an avenue for me. It's new. It is very new, 2 weeks old. It is growing, and I want to feature more sustainable brands. Sustainable brands as in those that use more eco-friendly fabrics, who upcycle and recycle. Those brands that ensure in their supply chain that every person is fairly compensated.
Right.
Those brands that use maybe less water and minimize waste in the production of clothing. Yes. I also want to feature, and I've started featuring more Caribbean and local brands. Oh my God, since I've opened this shop 2 weeks, St. Lucia is an amazing place. We are so full of talent.
Yes, we are. Creativity
is wow.
abundance, yeah.
There are clients that I've had at Fashion Block for a while, and now that I've opened Purple Mango Boutique, it's called, there are clients, there are people that are coming in, and I'm learning about their talents. Who makes bracelets?
Who used to be clientele from
Fashion Block. How come they never bloody told me that?
I know, right?
How come they never told me they did all this stuff?
Oh gosh, man.
Yes.
Wow.
You make bracelets? You mean where? When?
Exactly.
You come and buy from me all the time. Let me see what you do.
Exactly.
There's this other lady who makes candles. Oh, and it's beautiful candles. When I tell you high-end, top tier, she doesn't use paraffin. This is what I want to do.
Right.
She doesn't use paraffin, yes.
And who would have thought you could have married the two? Like fashion and be conscious enough to inspire or influence through fashion a better environment.
Yes,
I like
a better
this.
environment.
I like this.
So both local, my goal is local and Caribbean designers. I'm in conversation with somebody who has an amazing story. I was on the phone with her before we came in, who in COVID, of course, everything was shut down. COVID did a lot for us. It forced the creativity.
That's right.
She had all of these fabrics left over, and she said, what can I do? So she cut them up and she made bags out of it. And in the community, she paid women $25 to make a bag. Right?
Wow. So oh my God. Listen, this is a whole movement, you know. We're talking about a movement, and I like that movement. That
I'm stepping my toe into something bigger. That little Suzy is amazed looking at myself, what's possible.
Yes.
What's possible. And you know, Mareen, I like to be real. I'm a real person.
That's right.
I'm not here, yes. I'm a real person. I'm not here. After so many years of you wanting me to be here to just talk about all the glitz and glamour of it. I struggled with some things, some personal things, some mental things that I'm still working at it. Every day is an opportunity for me to become a better version of myself. And I really want from this interview to inspire people to take a leap. The voices that are in your head that it's not going to work and so on, they will be there. But listen to that other voice. Take a step. Get a mentor. Find somebody that you admire. Look at what they've done, because they've done things. They've made the mistakes already for you. Yeah. And step into it. Step into the world of fashion. Step into the world of styling. If that's what you love. So, Purple Mango is open. I'm waiting to see you there.
I have not been yet. I would be there. So.
And I would love to see RCI and all of our listeners to come in and have a look and see what we're up to. And I'm open to ideas because I thought, a part of me, and it's not that I thought I knew it all, but there's so much more. There's so much more to fashion. There's so much more that we can collaborate on.
That's right.
Yeah. And make something bigger than ourselves. Right. People always ask me, oh, you're a stylist, you're a stylist, you're a stylist. I think I would say, you said it, I am a stylist who specializes in confidence and courage.
That's right. That's right. And there's room for that.
Because there's room for that. And that's what you really wear. You look at you. You have the confidence and courage. Once you have that, anything is possible, whatever you wear.
And I am totally impressed by where this is heading. You know, that new direction in terms of being so conscious of the environment and using that same what we get excited and we get hype and we will run into that, but we can now reach there with our confidence and our hype and look around, and you are now pointing us in a direction to that consciousness now is going to resonate with us, and just like that, a whole movement start where we start being a little bit more conscious about our environment and about, just the simple process of how do we get to this point.
To this point,
yeah?
yes.
Sometimes we don't even stop to think about it.
We don't even stop, and
we
and
just
I
like
was
looking
there.
good.
Yes, we like looking good, and I was there. I didn't know what it took. Sometimes I didn't know what it takes to, produce a garment. But there are friendlier ways.
Yes.
There are friendlier ways, and these are my people that I would like to, come in.
That's
and I would
right.
like to style friendlier ways, the conscious.
I love it.
And convert.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love what you're doing, Suzy. This is amazing. This is definitely God driven. This is divine. This is no other way to put it. This is divine. This is divinity.
You're giving me goosebumps.
Not if it's true. It is true. Look at how we can. I come in here all times. We talking fashion this morning, and look how you were able to show. This is this. And now it gives me purpose. So I had that element of confidence and class, and I know that I have this when I shop there. Now I feel purpose.
Yes.
If I was to put on a fashion block piece now, there's a new component added with its purpose, and this is the greater part for me.
Yes.
I like this.
Thank you.
I love this. Oh gosh, Suzy, time gone already. I know, right? Time done gone on us already there. Yes, that's how the thing does work. In closing though, Suzy, is there anything? You gave out quite a few pointers of inspiration and motivation already, but if there's anything else you think you might be able to inspire our viewers and listeners by throwing out there from your own walk, from your own journey, feel free.
Yeah. Yes. As a little girl, I always had this admiration. Anything creative I loved. And I know there are a lot of people like me, that little girl who wanted so much from life, who wanted to express and to give and to be. And there's this little, like a mustard seed that said, you know what, you can become more. Once you get a download from the universe, once you get an inspiration, don't be afraid. Just take a step. Take a step. You can do it. If this little girl can do it, you can do it. I'm still on my journey, and I want to inspire young people to just take a step into something as simple as your intuition. Your styling, as far as fashion, is your intuition. Whether you're drawing, whether you're making, whatever it is, whether you're styling, explore that part of you. Don't be afraid. God's got you. Universe got you. Even I got you.
Exactly. Certainly. I love it. Suzy, thank you so much. Nothing before its time. This was the right time. This was the right time to have showed where you have gotten to the part of marrying that fashion together with that environmentally consciousness. I think this is exactly why you waited so long and you're here now. So divinity, it certainly is. Guys, that's our show for today. Thank you, Jonathan. Thank you for all those viewers who were there with us this morning. Those who shared it, thank you very much. Let's do it again next Tuesday. Another She Speaks right here on Radio Caribbean. Thank you again to our partners, Quartz. We appreciate you. And the First National Bank.
See me soar in 2024. Be seen wearing the best and latest styles in eyewear from Quartz Optical. Buy one frame and get a second pair for free. Mix and match with your favorite brands. A variety of colors and fresh new styles. Buy one frame and get a second pair absolutely free. Shop today with no cash and pay later. Schedule your free eye exam today at quartzoptical.com. Soar into 2024 with only at Quartz Optical. Value you can see. Conditions apply. Offer valid until January 31st, 2024. See in store for details.
It all started with a penny For over 85 years, we have invested in our farmers, fishermen, people, and our country. When we were called to serve, we were here. We understand